Underwater island wildlife.
Island. Magical and friendly place, also known as a Green Isle. Situated separately quite away from the rest of the continent. It remains oasis of charm and undisturbed beauty in fast-moving forward civilization. The island has amazingly stunning background with crisscross trenches filled in blossom surrounded by rough cliffs as if it would be a defense walls, what causes that only a few people might be left impassive. Ireland belongs to archipelago of British islands and its third biggest European island. From north and west is being washed by Atlantic Ocean. In turn, from south and east, Ireland is separated from United Kingdom by Irish Sea. Feature of climate is identified as a temperate and maritime. It is so because of influence of massive airflow running through Atlantic Ocean from southern west towards Irish west coast. Welcome again to Underwater Island Wildlife. Thinking of diving in Ireland, most of us imagine cold water wreck dives. In fact, it is so, but rugged and partly isolated Irish coasts are rich in marine life as well. Divers have a huge selection of dive sites. Underwater photographers can enjoy many interesting objects. Here is the first one. Edible sea urchin. Latin name is Echinus esculentus. Commonly occurs in Atlantic Ocean from 5 to 40 meters. To move, it uses tiny feet. Coloration is reddish purple or white. Urchin is omnivorous and is caught for human consumption. Sometimes is bred in aquariums. We will show you now a few different species of starfish. This one is called seven-armed starfish. Usually has 7 arms, sometimes lost or partially regrown. This is spiny starfish. It has biggest diameter, up to 65 centimeters. It is impressive and distinctive. We will show you now the most predatory species of starfish. The common sunstar or Crossaster paposus is a species of usually found on rocky and mixed coasts. It seems to prefer areas of high water movement. It's highly mobile. Large individuals can cover distances of 5 meters in 12 hours. In its habitat, common sunstar is considered to be the dominant predator. Crossaster paposus clearly has a significant impact on its ecosystem. It is found in 2 coloration, reddish-white or blue. It's pipefish, Latin name Signatus acus. Greater pipefish is not fast swimmer. It moves in vertical position. Perfectly adapts to the environment, masking itself from predators. Diver searches the curb in search of sea slug. He found a sea hare. Belongs to the family of sea slug. Feeds on seaweeds. It's usually reddish color, sometimes green or brown. Head has long rhinophorus and oral tentacles, giving it a fancifully horse appearance. To navigate route underwater, divers depend on compass. Also uses details like sunrise direction, structure of bottom and depth level. Here is a tompat blenny. Their colors are very different depending on the location of occurring. Head with a rounded profile. Eyes placed high. Above them two large branched antennae. Also on one tiny nostrils branched antennae. Metridium senile, in English called plumose anemone, is found on the northwest coast of Europe. It is found on the lower shore and the neritic zone at depths down to about 100 meters. Plumose anemone adheres to rocks, boulders, shells, man-made structures like in example shipwrecks. Metridium senile is a predator and catches small organisms floating past in the current. Plumose anemone can also increase its numbers by asexual reproduction. After a few minutes underwater, we get used to new environment and we begin to feel so good that it begs to be in that perfect world, where time stops to matter. We are surrounded by silence and contact with nature is proximate. Inachus dorsatensis, commonly known as the scorpion spider crab, is a crab generally found on stony bottoms and mud from 6 meters depth down to about 100 meters. It is found along the east coast of the Atlantic Ocean from Norway to South Africa and also in the Mediterranean Sea. They are usually seen covered with sponge which they apply themselves. It has diameter up to 15 centimeters. The snake-lox anemone is a sea anemone found in the eastern Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea. They prefer brightly lit shallow waters. On average, the snake-lox anemone is 8 cm wide. This species is becoming a popular aquarium pet, especially in Europe. This anemone is consumed in southwestern Spain in the Gulf of Cadiz region. During dive, it's important to control bottom time and consumption of air, which are strictly limited. Also, supervision of your partner must be taken. Hermit crab. As hermit crab grows in size, it has to find a larger shell and abandon the previous one. This habit of living in a second-hand shell gives rise to the popular name hermit crab, by analogy to a hermit who lives alone. Nature is unpredictable and powerful, what made many ships' captains losing their ships. But thanks that, by the way, marine life often owns shelter. Many species of marine live on shipwrecks. Iona intestinalis, known as sea squirt. It is globally distributed cosmopolitan species. Sea squirt is a solitary tunicate with a cylindrical, soft, gelatinous body up to 20 cm long. It occurs on shallow hard bottom and man-made structures. Sea squirt is one of the first animals whose full genome has been sequenced. Common spider crab. Carapace length to 20 cm. Impressive crab with relatively slender legs. Found on mixed shores, usually in deep water but sometimes in pools and gullies and low tide. Adult is pinkish orange overall. Carapace is teardrop shaped in outline and covered with large angular spines on dorsal surface. Atlantic fauna is rich in kelp forests, swinging like trees during strong wind. Delia anemone, diameter to 15 centimeters. Impressive and colorful sea anemone. Leaves attached to rocks, typically below low tide mark, but sometimes in pools. Bottlenose dolphins are the most common and well-known members of the family Delphinidae. Dolphins often work as a team to harvest fish schools, but they also hunt individually. Dolphins search for prey primarily using echolocation, which is similar to sonar. They emit clicking sounds and listen for the return echoes to determine the location and shape of nearby items, including potential prey. Bottlenose dolphins also use sound for communication, including squeaks and whistles emitted from the blowhole and sounds emitted through the body language, such as leaping from the water and slapping their tails on the water surface. Length of body is from 2 to 4 meters. Weight is from 250 kg to half a ton. Diet includes fish and crustaceans. Maximum depth of immersion is 300 meters. Can hold breath up to 15 minutes. Thanks to speed moving, it hasn't natural enemies except killer whales.